Hello, everyone. Welcome to our July Q&A on Know Your Rights during DUI checkpoints in Oklahoma. I'm John Cannon, founder of Cannon Associates, Your Fierce Advocates, and here we are dedicated attorneys to help you navigate the complexities of DUI laws and protect your rights. Today, we'll cover important information about DUI checkpoints, implied consent, and what to do if you find yourself in a tricky situation. Let's get started. First, it's crucial to understand your rights during DUI checkpoints. In Oklahoma, you have the right to refuse field sobriety tests. This includes tests like walking in a straight line or balancing on one leg. However, keep in mind that refusing a breathalyzer test after a legal arrest can lead to an automatic suspension of your driver's license. At a checkpoint, you're required to provide your license and registration. So always have these documents handy and ready to present to law enforcement, whether or not you anticipate coming into contact with them. Oklahoma operates under an implied consent law. This means by driving in the state, you automatically consent to chemical testing, such as breathalyzer, if you're arrested for a DUI allegation. It's important to understand this because refusing to test after an arrest can lead to serious consequences, including license suspension potentially. Now, let's talk about the legal limits for blood alcohol content, or BAC as it's commonly called, in Oklahoma. For drivers aged 21 and over, the legal limit is 0.08 or less than 1% blood alcohol content. For drivers under 21, though, the limit is 0%, meaning any detectable amount of alcohol can result in a DUI charge and you having to face the court. Remember, even if your BAC is below the legal limit, you can still be arrested for DUI if the officer believes your driving is impaired. DUI checkpoints in Oklahoma must follow specific guidelines to ensure they are lawful and don't violate your rights. These checkpoints must be well publicized in advance. Officers should be in uniform and using marked patrol vehicles. Additionally, the stop should be brief to minimize any inconvenience and impediment on your right to be on the road. Not all DUI stops involve checkpoints. Officers can pull you over for suspicion of a DUI anytime, anywhere on a public road. Now let's address some common questions that we often hear here at Cannon Associates from clients and potential clients regarding DUI arrest and DUI checkpoints. First question, what should I do if I'm arrested for a DUI? If you're arrested for a DUI, remember to stay calm and comply with the officer instructions. Ask to speak with an attorney as soon as possible. Do not discuss your case or answer questions without legal representation present. Remember, your best answer to question by the cops is lawyer. You'll have your chance to speak to an attorney later. What happens if I refuse a field sobriety test? Refusing a field sobriety test can be within your rights, but it might lead to officers suspecting you're under the influence and proceed with other tests or even arrest you for suspicion of DUI. It's important to know that refusal might not prevent a DUI charge in your case. Another question we get, are there any medical conditions that can make me fail a field sobriety test even if I'm completely sober? Yes. Certain medical conditions such as inner ear problems, neurological disorders, or even anxiety can affect your performance on field sobriety tests. Always inform the officer of any such condition. It's important to document these things at the time of the event, because the cops are listening to you and you're probably on video as well. What happens if I perform poorly on a field sobriety test? Performing poorly on a field sobriety test can give the officer probable cause or grounds to arrest you for DUI. However, this does not automatically mean that you'll be guilty. It's crucial to contact an experienced DUI defense firm to review the details of your arrest and build a defense, including viewing that dash cam or body cam video or audio from law enforcement. Can I challenge the accuracy of a breathalyzer test? Absolutely. Breathalyzer tests are notorious for being fallible and inaccurate. Factors like improper calibration, certain medical conditions, or even specific diets can affect the results. Your DUI defense attorney can and should challenge the accuracy of these tests in your DUI case. Can a passenger at a checkpoint be subject to a DUI investigation? Typically, passengers are not subject to DUI investigations. However, if the officer has reason to believe a passenger is causing a disturbance or even breaking the law, such as public intoxication, they might investigate or potentially arrest that passenger. How can I tell if a DUI checkpoint is legitimate? A legitimate DUI checkpoint will be well publicized in advance. Officers will be in uniform, they'll be in marked patrol vehicles, and they'll conduct themselves professionally with you. If something feels off, your spidey sense tells you something's wrong, you can ask for the officer's identification and the purpose of the checkpoint. Remember, remain calm and cooperate. You can bring these issues to your DUI defense attorney's attention later. Can law enforcement officers search my vehicle at a DUI checkpoint without probable cause? No, officers cannot search your vehicle without probable cause or your consent. They can, however, use anything in plain view as probable cause to search further. Always be polite and clear about your rights, and know that your defense attorney is the one that should fight the validity of a search, not you on the scene. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions or need legal assistance, don't hesitate to reach out for a free case strategy session. Protecting your rights in Oklahoma is our top priority. Stay informed and drive safely. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more legal tips and updates. We welcome your questions, your thoughts, and your concerns, and we look forward to addressing those issues and other issues in the near future.